On previous day, there was one common question was there that which is better, means which architecture is better, client server, P2P, and which is mostly commonly used. So please keep your sides mute, otherwise I will just mute you all. I don't like the sound while I'm explaining.
Ma'am, I cannot see anything.
You cannot see anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and the board is black.
The
Ma'am,
board
board
is
is
black.
black. Yes.
Oh, that is blackboard only. So
Oh, okay, ma'am.
seriously, what to tell, I don't know. That is blackboard. That is why you can't see anything. So today my topic is actually we will actually see a brief on the both architecture, means the client server as well as P2P. Okay, so on one side I will write that client server architecture, and one side I will write just P2P, and we will compare first, and we will just take the answers that what is the better one. Okay, so let me draw a few things over here. First, client server. I have drawn the picture yesterday, but again I'm just drawing because many of you are just new over here. So this was a in general architecture of a client server. Here you can just here
Ma'am,
you
we have
can,
to do.
no need to do, just understand everything. Okay, so from here no questions will come, but understanding makes us wise person, right? Internet,
Yes, ma'am.
and these are actually clients, means our devices, right, which are getting just connected to the internet. And P2P architecture, how it is looks like, here it is looks very simple. No server is there, just mark it, no server is there, only all the device are works as server, or and as well as works as client. Okay, or most more specifically I can say like that, all these are actually working as peer. Okay, so here few advantages are having on both the architecture as client server as well as P2P. Now here, if we are going to see one advantage of P2P architecture, the first advantage I should write, that is actually stable stability. I'm just going to check. Okay, P2P architecture is not stable. Why I'm not telling it is not stable. Suppose here just I am increasing the nodes. Okay, how it is happening, since the data are going bidirectionally, it can happen some problem, stability is not so good. But client server architecture, since server is taking we means taken as a very what can I say, very good architectural computer. The system is just made for the purpose of the server, so this is much stable than P2P. Okay, this is one uh, disadvantage of P2P and advantage of client server. Okay, now here I can see that this is a tiered, this kind of system is called as tiered, means server to internet it is going, the information is going, internet the information is going, from internet we are accessing, means this kind of things are known as tiered. Tiered means, suppose our school is giving, first sir gives us some information to me to share with our student, I am sharing it with you. Okay, so here you are just working as client, I am working as a internet, and sir is working as a server. This kind of architecture is known
Okay,
as
ma'am.
tiered. Okay, in the tiered architecture, while we are just using it, here we can just to see having central server. Okay, we are just often telling the server is down today. Okay, central server. So the advantage is that If my one device is just going to work not nicely, it's nothing will happen. Okay, the rest of the system will work perfectly fine. But P2P is not tiered. Okay, so no server is there. Okay, so if it is just going to means one node, suppose this node is just not working perfect, this node. Okay, the data sharing will be a little bit difficult because the data are getting passed through every node. Okay, so this is also one disadvantages. Okay, now where is the advantage? Why we are using both the things, client server and P2P? Okay, client server, in this case, client server is just focused on information sharing. Just remind nicely, see, I will explain. Whereas P2P focused on P2P focused on connectivity. Okay. So if we are going to consider this is as our advantage and disadvantage. What is the point of this is advantage or disadvantage? Any idea are you having? I think no. Okay, so here I will just explain a little better information sharing and connectivity. See, while we are focusing on connectivity, then that means connection will never lose. Okay, but while we are just focusing on information sharing, that time we are I'm not taking one client, just one client cannot access our internet, it's okay. If rest of 100 clients can access, it's good. Okay, that means here's the example. I can say that suppose in one class there is 40 students. Okay, suppose you are. Okay, I am sharing my information so that I am not bothering that one of you are not able to understand it or just not able to understand it. I'm not bothering on that. I'm just sharing whatever I know. I'm just sharing it without any kind of what can I say, seeing the opposite students or something like that. That is here client server architecture is doing. But P2P, how this is doing? P2P is something like that. Everyone is holding everyone's hand, right? So I am understanding one thing and you are understanding one thing. You are passing that information to others. They are also understanding the same thing. Okay, so P2P is this is one advantage of P2P since it is focused on connectivity, and this is one advantage of client server. Then also both the architectures are getting used. Why? We will see that on the next point. Because if we are going to see the client server, client server in this case, I can say like that client server is actually used in small and large networks. Okay.
No one, no question.
Whereas P2P used in only small networks. Because one disadvantage I have already told that it is actually not stable. Not stable means when more peer will be, more nodes will be there, there will be problem. But it is very stable. So client server is very good for a very good, in generally very good. So in generally, I have seen this. If I'm just Google that question that which architecture is better, maximum is giving the answers as both client server and P2P. Both are good. Both are having some advantages and disadvantages, right? If I'm going to see that this is the advantage of P2P, Non-tier disadvantages of P2P. Okay, small network, it is working fine. This here, stable is very good. Okay, focused on used on, these are also the advantages. Mostly we are using client server. So in that question, the last question of yesterday, so what will be the answer? The answer I will take as B. Okay, both A and B.
And if I write P2P, then also correct.
If you are going to write P2P, then also I will take this, because this is my view on these two networks. But if you are going to
Ma'am,
just
because in book there is written P2P.
P2P, that is why yesterday I was telling you that P2P is more good, commonly used, because they have just thinking about your school, college, and all. But client server is mostly used. Okay, you are having broadband. I am having broadband. What type of connections are there? They are just using client server, nothing else. Okay, am I clear on this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm just stopping this share. This thing I will just send. Okay, this thing is getting recorded, and I will just send it. Okay. Friend Srijita. Srijita was telling me that she had the problem on page number 26, question number 3. So question number 3, here we are just going to see that why, what is the answer, Srijita, in the book? Srijita, what is the answer in the book?
Ma'am, the answer is written true false answer, that is false, but I think that is true, because if we take A, B, C 0, then the answer will be 0.
So the question number 3, this answer is written in book given as false. Okay, why it is given as false? Now here, while I am not mentioning, just listen to my words very, very, very carefully. While I am just not mentioning anything very clearly, that in generally I'm just giving you some instructions, okay, but I'm not mentioning what are the other conditions, then we will take it as in general. If it is for one case, it is going to be true, we will not consider that. I am also understanding when A, B, C, three of these are going to be 0, here this is getting true. But is it only if I am just changing it like that, it is not going to be true? So in every other cases, if I am just going to evaluate lakhs or crores cases, every other cases it is coming as false. So we will consider it false. And also we can consider it as a false statement, because here I am not mentioning particularly that ABC is 0 or not. Here only it is mentioned that ABC are whole numbers. So when it is not mentioned, I can take means whatever number I want. I don't have to worry about 0, right? So I am not mentioning the condition to you. So that is why I will take false. Better. Here one contradiction is coming in this case. So what I told, one computer question also I told like this type of question we will avoid. Okay, why everyone is that means why everyone is just trying to write on my screen? I'm not understanding. Everyone just sending me requests, means that blackboard is very nice to you, I think so. So this type of questions we will leave. Okay, Srijita, any more confusion are there? You just see your book nicely and just tell me. See your book nicely and just tell me. Today my class has reached 36 participants. Oh my God, I'm so happy. Here I have crossed question number 7. Okay, in this page 25. Okay, because this is something controversial. If one case, every case, if it is coming false, we will take false. In every case it is coming true, only then we will take true. But in between no of the cases, we will leave that question. Okay, anything else? Yes, who is doing, ma'am? So here you can see the rectangular pattern. I am thinking to make a video on the triangular number and rectangular number. So I will just make it up by today or tomorrow. Okay. No, don't worry. So here you can see that by 2 dots, I can draw a rectangle. Okay, why this is coming like this, I don't explained it. I haven't explained it till now, but I will explain on that video what is the purpose of these numbers. Okay, so see here, it is only, hey, this session is getting recorded. Who is doing meow meow? I will send the names directly to Ranjan sir by just making the video and sending that particular proportion. So 2 dots are there in for square pattern 1 dot, for triangular for pattern 1 dot. Okay, just remember this basic figure. I will just make you understand why this kind of numbers and where these kind of numbers are mostly getting used. Okay, Srijita, any more confusion you are having? Any more confusion